somewhere.
Welcome back to Chisanachuan. I'm joined today by this little guest star right here. His name is Sammy, who we had to coax into being in my video. Today's video is gonna be a little bit more so informative. I'm gonna tell you exactly how we got this guy all the way here to Corn Island, Nicaragua. I'm gonna try and take it like step by step, and then I'm gonna have another guest star to go ahead and explain a bit more of the nitty-gritty when it comes to like purchasing the tickets and getting all his documents in order, you know, with the shots and rabies, all that stuff, and making the calls to the airline for any other terms and conditions. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and welcome my husband. Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Pretty much with getting our dog Sammy ready to fly all the way out here to Corn Island. He is a service animal, so he was able to ride for free. But my husband's gonna go ahead and elaborate a little bit more.
So in order to get Sammy on the Airlines, first we had to let them know that we're riding with a qualified service animal and tell them a general idea of what his service animal tendencies are for. And then we got a specialized seating arrangement. That way he was able to sit in front of us and ride on the flight instead of having to be in the cargo. So with United Airlines, we were able to purchase the tickets for them. And with that, we called them ahead of time. We let them know, hey, we have a qualified service animal. That way they can arrange everything with our reservation, make sure we get the right seating. And specifically for our seating, we have to get wall seats because our service animal is 60 pounds. Because of that, he's not gonna fit inside of a person underneath the chairs. In the photo over here, and with that, we are able to have him sit in front of us and be able to actually ride with us. That made it a lot easier for us. He rode with us for most of the way on the first 2 flights with United, and then from there, that's when the fun happened, when we booked the La Costeña flights online. Due to that being, since La Costeña is a full online portal, it doesn't have the option for service animals, and it makes sense because when you get there to the airport, they don't know what a service animal is. A lot of the people there were very confused, except for about 2 people who understood what the jacket meant, and they were able to help us get him onto the flight.
And then just to piggyback off of that, do always make sure to have any kind of proof of like service animals. So like if you have like any tiny little cards in your wallet that shows you the service animal or any certificates, they're gonna want to make a copy of that through La Costeña. So pretty much he has this big old crate, and I'm gonna show a picture right here of how big it is. We put like about 2 to 3 weeks worth of food and treats, his bed, his toys, cleaning supplies, medications. We threw all of that in his crate, and the fees do depend on how big the crate is. So for more information on that, I would definitely get in touch with your airline.
For flying prep, we have to make sure that first off, Sammy the dog is chilled out. So the day before, we spent a lot of time rough playing, getting him all tuckered out. That way, when it was time to go, it was time to go. And even if he wasn't, that was okay because we were more energetic than him, and we were able to keep ourselves composed while we were doing the whole process and be able to handle him at the same time. Make sure we packed, any food for him. Make sure we have snacks. Make sure we have his documents, especially because we are asked a lot about documentation. Does he have his shot records? Make sure he has on his vest who he belongs to and that it says service animal.
Just some extra tips. Now, Jay and I didn't actually do these ourselves, but we just thought that it would be something good that you guys could try out with your pet. One would be pre-obedience training. I'll do that like a couple weeks before you leave, just so that, when you give them a command when you're in the airport terminal and all that different stuff, that they can go ahead and react immediately. And then the other part would be to carry like a little satchel or packet or a Ziploc baggie of some small little bite-sized treats for positive reinforcement, so that they can understand that like traveling like this isn't a bad thing, and it's something that is rewarded if you behave during the entire process. That's pretty much all that we have for this video today. Definitely let us know in the comments below if you have any extra questions that you would like me to further elaborate on, and I'd be more than happy to answer them to the best of my abilities, or Jay could answer them to the best of his abilities. Thank you guys for stopping by, watching my video. Remember to comment, like, and maybe even subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. We're not gonna keep you guys for too long. Take care. Bye.
Sayonara.